Alright guys, so this is like one of my first times back in the car in a good while. And I know you can't see them, but there's spider webs everywhere. So I'm basically under a bunch of trees and there's fuck tons of spiders around my house. That doesn't really bug me unless they're crawling on me. I don't like that shit. But I mean, if I see one, it's not like it's gonna bug me. I just don't want them in my car. So this is gonna be fun because I'll be doing a lot of stuff under the dash and stuff. So I'm sure I'll find a few of them. Yeah, this thing could use a good cleaning and stuff, but I'm going to be deleting, because I've already had the AC out of it for a while, I'm going to delete the heat as well while I'm in it. Gonna go ahead and go full race car. But, yeah, inside of Hercules, so it's a bit rough. Obviously no carpet. But, let's see what under the hood looks like. Like I said, I haven't been under here couple months easy. Okay, I thought I pushed the hood release. Let me get that going one more time. There it goes. Not released. Alright. There it goes. It's a little messy under here, not too bad. Lost compression on this cylinder, number 1. So, nothing I can really do about it. Or sorry, I think that's 4. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I'll be taking out my ESP stuff, battery, whatever. And yeah, just getting started. I don't know if I'm going to do an ABS delete or not while I'm in here. But I mean, as you can see, there's really nothing in here. I might do a battery relocate to clean up some more stuff. ABS would be the last thing I'd really want to delete. I already don't have power steering, cruise control, EGR, a lot of that stuff like that's gone. But yeah, this should be a fairly easy swap over, honestly. And another thing is, oh look, there's a spider right there on top of my radiator. See it? I don't know if my camera will focus. Yeah, he's right there. Anyway, pretty certain I'm going to need a half radiator, so I'll figure that out as well. I'm just on the OEM, or really it's an O'Reilly's from O'Reilly's, but I'll have to probably get one of those, but that's no biggie. Actually, my AC condenser's still in there from when I deleted it, and honestly, if you look up in here, a lot of people don't know, have the only it's not really called a crash bar because legally he can't call it a crash bar, but we'll just say it's a bump bar or something like that. That Blake bar from 855 made for our chassis. I had to make me up one, and it fits like a glove. Like I said, you can't even see anything in there, and there's so much room for activities. I'm sorry my camera's not turned around, so I'm hoping you're pointing at it, but as you can see, there's a lot of room for activities, so I can fit a big intercooler there. But yeah. I'm going to get started taking this thing apart, and we'll see how that goes from here. Got a bunch of shit to do. Alright, so this is just a little bit of a further look into Hercules. I'll add what I did earlier on to it. So like I said, here is Blake Bar's crash bar from 855 that he made. It fit perfectly under there, you know, and there's really 3 mounting points for the front bumper. It doesn't even move at all. But like I said, having this leaves a lot more room for an intercooler. I don't know what size intercooler yet or anything like that I'm going to be running. I'm sure I'll have to trim a bunch of stuff and whatnot. I'm going to clean up all my wiring and stuff. But I'm just starting to take them apart. Like I said, I'm going to take off the headlights, the bumper, and probably the fenders today. If anything, I might leave the fenders on just so my neighbors don't think I'm completely parting out my car until I'm ready. But as you can see, there's quite a bit deleted in here, as I was saying earlier. So I said the swap won't be too hard. A few things I'm going to need to get out. I'll probably have this up for sale as well. It's the Euro R pulley. It doesn't come with the power steering one, so if you're not running power steering, I'm not for sure yet. But yeah, Hercules in its glory. Fun little all-motor car. Now going to be forced induction, so I gotta disconnect my fog lights, which are custom retrofitted, so this should be interesting. I don't remember if I made it with quick releases or not, but we'll see. I don't even know if okay, I did. I was like, I don't even know if I had my blinkers in. Alright. For some reason, every time I take my blinkers out, one of them always goes out. So like when I have to take my front bumper off and I take my blinkers out, like most of the time, one goes out. There's spider webs all over my car, guys, so. Alright, guys. Spills a little bit of my coolant. Like I said, I drained it into a container because you don't want to just put in that. And for, like I said in my video where I changed my thermostat. But went ahead and got my condenser out, which was just sitting in place anyway because I didn't have an AC for a long time. Never fully took out my condenser because I didn't feel like taking my radiator at the time to get to the condenser. So finally took out the condenser. Yeah, lots more room. So I'm going to relocate that. That's all rusted because I actually had a battery leak on me and got battery acid on shit, so it kind of ate through that. Literally the only rust on the car. I was kind of really upset about that. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and relocate the battery at one point, so I'm just going to remove that whole bracket there. Give me that much more room. After that, I mean, really, it's just a matter of taking out the axles and dropping the motor mounts and getting this bitch out. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here for today. All I have left is to get underneath the vehicle and get the oil pressure switch off from down there. That's the only connector left, and then I can get the whole engine harness out. Then it's fuel, clutch line, axles, and mounts, and it's good to go. So it's a good stopping point for today. I'm losing light. I gotta go pick up my son. So, yeah. Stay tuned for part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many parts it's gonna take, but I feel like that's a really good process just for an hour or two of work. Motor will definitely be dropped tomorrow. So this is going a lot quicker than I thought. I'm probably going to have the motor out before I even have this fucking motor down from here. I got to put the oil pan back on here so I don't get any dirt or debris in it. And then I'll probably go fucking, I guess, excuse my language, but I'll probably go buy an engine hoist tomorrow from Harbor Freight. So we'll see. Alright guys, day 2 on the car. My son's going to help. Get your finger out of your nose. You're nasty. Anyway, yeah. You got your new Paw Patrol shoes on?
I got my Paw Patrol shoes on.
Alright, so anyway, day 2 on the car. We're going to be removing the header. Then we're going to be draining the oil pan and the transmission. Alright guys, engine harness out. Like I said, this isn't necessary. You could have dropped the motor with it in it by just unplugging the sides, but I'd prefer to get it completely out of the way. Like I said, it is an automatic one, so there's a few more sensors on it that needs to be. And also looking at it, looks like there's some cut off of it. Probably ones I didn't need, butterfly box, whatever. I think I did cut off a few of them. But yeah, as you see, it leaves you a lot more room. At least to me, lets you see what you're doing. Alright guys, so I'm done fucking with it for today. The only thing that's still left in it is the 2 side motor mounts holding up the motor. Hopefully I got a buddy coming over tomorrow with a cherry picker to get that one out of there. I was going to try to do it through the bottom, but I don't think my jack can lift it up high enough to get clearance, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to take it out with the cherry picker tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to remove my ESP bar. Well, I am, just so I get clearance to make sure that I have plenty enough room. But yeah, everything's ready to go. Taking a little break. This ghetto pool that I don't even remember buying, but my daughter found in the garage so the kids can swim in it. But yeah, one day soon this thing will be up and running. So if he comes over tomorrow with his cherry picker, then we can get the one out of the back of the Hummer, finally put it on the stand, and then we'll be good to go. Once that one comes off the stand, we can transfer it over there. Hopefully we can all do all this tomorrow, so it can be ready just to place in place tomorrow. Alright guys, motor's out of Hercules. Hey look, here's my fucking loop power steering lines that I can finally fix. But pulled the motor and trans out. Ruben finally showed up. Yeah. Went ahead and took off the cover down here. Alright. Fuck it. Alright guys, what's going on? Finally got the motor out of Hercules. Motor and trans. Other motors over there on the stand. So I was going over it, making sure everything was on there that's supposed to be on there. And I've already found one thing that was on the parts list that isn't on there. And it's the KS tuned, or K's and speed. Yeah, the KS tuned, or K's and speed, as he said. Oil, or the balance shaft delete. Balance shafts are still on there. It's running an H23 timing kit, which I'm not a big fan of, so I'm going to be switching over to the manual tensioner. And while I'm in there, it's kind of good because I already have it. I have a spare KS tuned balance shaft delete kit, so I'll be digging into that. But yeah, so there's a lot to clean up, a lot of mess. I'm gonna be doing a little wire tuck while I'm in here too, making it look better for the motor. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it yet or not.
Yeah, boy.
But Ruben's back.
Hey, you got sandpaper?
Yeah, I got some sandpaper. But yeah, there's how it sits now.